Good afternoon, Samantha. Here's your coffee machine, the Breville Temp Pro in silver. Um, I'm sure you've seen the photos, but it's in fair condition. I mean, there are a few scratches here from use over the years, but it's that's mainly where the wear and tear is. Nothing too bad actually, and it works fine. As we spoke, I've recently serviced it and everything. It needs nothing. And I'm going to be making a double shot espresso on it just to show you that it works and everything. So the machine usually takes about a minute to turn on, but now it's up to temperature. You see the buttons light up, it's ready to go. You can make coffee by turning this left steam by turning it to the right, or if you want hot water, you press the button here to turn it to hot water, then turn it, and it'll give you hot water through the steam one, which is very handy if you wanted to make an Americano or something like that. So I like to warm up the machine some more by running a blank shot. So just turning it to the left, running some hot water through the system, it'll warm up my handle and my cup as well. So your machine obviously comes with the handle tamper and both filters, the double and the single, and some cleaning stuff like the disc and the pin in case your milk one gets clogged, as well as the razor tool. Okay, so I'm gonna dump. Actually, I'm gonna keep this on the side while I grind my coffee. Now that the machine is nice and hot, we can put in the coffee. So first you want to dry this portafilter before. Just grab a tissue. And you want to put about 17 grams of coffee in this, 17 and a half maybe. Let's try 17 and see how we go. Oops, I forgot to calibrate my scale. So here's my scale. I'm going to use it to dose about 18 grams, sorry, about 17 grams. The nice thing about this machine is that there are a lot of accessories for it, especially the portafilter and the baskets. You can upgrade those. So these are the dual wall baskets, which are easier to use, but you can always buy the single wall baskets, which are a little bit harder to use actually, but they may taste a little bit better if you have your own grinder. But if you buy your coffee pre-ground, or if you're using, if you want your life to be easier, these dual walls are more suitable. So, and again, you really don't need a scale for this. I'm just using it to give you a guide. Yeah, it's about 17. So it's about 17 now. If you don't have a scale, which is fine, you don't need a scale. If you don't have a scale, you can kind of know that you have the correct dose if you just fill the portafilter and press it down. And after you press it down, you want about as deep as this tamper line here. This tamper line is the depth you want to go to. This is what it looks like there. It's about 17 grams. And you can use the razor tool that I showed you before to kind of scrape off the excess. But for me, I just fill it with the correct amount anyway to avoid having to scrape anything off and put it in the bin, which is a little bit wasteful. Lock it in. You can go as far as 5 o'clock. So here, don't force it if it's too hard. Usually, if it's too hard, that probably means you have too much coffee in the handle. But anything beyond 6 o'clock position, so anything beyond dead center should be okay. Let's dump the hot water in my cup now and make some coffee. Okay, coming out a little bit slow, but it's actually looking good. This is the flow you want to be getting, nice and smooth, not too quick, not too slow. And I'm going to stop it right there. That seems to be about 35 grams. Could be wrong. It's a little bit more. That's about 40 grams. That's okay. An espresso shot usually is just about here. So just half of this mug. Half of this cup here. But as you saw, works fine. And hot water. If it's on steam, obviously you'll be getting steam. Give it a few seconds to warm up. Steam's quite quick to turn on this machine, so. Once the pump engages, that's up to temperature as well. So that's steam. You can steam for days and days, so. And it will cool down once it's done steaming, so now you're ready to make another coffee. Yeah, I hope you enjoy the machine, and I'll see you very soon. Cheers.